I'm Triston Gregory, and I'm proposing to Hailee Griffin.
My name is Hailee Griffin, and I had no idea I was getting proposed to today.
I was getting off the school bus.
I had seen him getting off the school bus a couple times.
I saw this Tahoe right behind the school bus, and it slowly rolled by with a girl in the passenger seat with her phone sticking out the window taking pictures of me.
And me and my mom, coming home from school, got behind the school bus, and I took a picture of him and sent it to my best friend. I was like, look at this really cute guy down the road.
Me and my buddy were riding in a field, and her father and her sister were there. And we rode up to them, and we actually got invited over to their house to eat dinner one night, and then it went from there.
Probably like our real first date was at this restaurant in Warrenton. I can't even remember the name of it.
Our very first actual date that started all of this, we went to a place called, an event called Hyperfest. I would have to say is our really first date as dating. It's a drift competition. You go out there, have fun, hang out with friends, just go out there and camp basically and just enjoy yourself.
But we went and we had dinner, and then after that we did not hang out for a while. Well, this was like a while before we started dating, but we've always been friends. And we went on this first date and then just stayed friends for a while, and now here we are.
Oh, funny story. Actually, I proposed to her out of a gum wrapper. I made a ring out of a gum wrapper. And I told her one day I was gonna marry her. And I actually gave it to her, and I think she still has it somewhere. But that was a promise, and now we're here.
Probably when I knew he was more than just a friend to me, like somebody special. I probably knew a long time ago, just because we were such good friends. Like, I'd never met anybody that understood me and cared for me as much as he has, but I ignored it for a long time.
I've always loved her, especially when we first started hanging out. Her laugh, her smile, just the way she makes me feel is unbelievable. So, puts a soft spot in my heart, really big soft spot.
I think once we both got older and I really realized what it meant for someone to care about you and love you the way that he loves me, that's when I figured it out.
Yes, I was severely nervous. Had a little bit of the jitters when we first started doing the reenactment thing of kind of the role play, you should say. Not role play, but the scene that we had come up with. I was super nervous. Didn't get the nervous sweats, but I knew I was capable of doing it. So I just had to not trip myself out and get scared. But I made the right decision. I know I did.
Hey Hailee, I brought you here to Britt's to surprise you with the engagement ring. Hopefully you will marry me. I brought Jay and Taylor along because they're really a big important part of our life, and I hope everything goes well. And we put a lot of thought into this, and I'm really hoping for the best.
So when they opened the door and I saw her, of course I had the biggest smile, like some kid at a Christmas store, gets the best present there is. But I was also thankful for having this opportunity and having everybody here and having this whole setup. But I was thinking, this is my life now. And I'm very happy with that.
Stop!
Will you marry me?
Yes.
I love you.
I can't because you had them.
I see us in 10 years, more than likely with a kid.
In 10 years, I see us maybe with some babies.
Maybe a little more better job opportunities in making a better life for ourselves and just trying to live life as you can take it, you know, the best you can.
10 years from now, we're just gonna take life one day at a time like we always have and just continue to love each other and grow and keep on keeping on.
My most favorite thing I love about her is when she gives me a hug and then she looks me in the eye and then tells me she loves me. And, you know, just the way she holds me.
One thing that I really love about Triston is just his heart. I mean, he's just such a good person to everybody, and he would give you the shirt off of his back in a second. So I really appreciate that from him.
One thing that she does that really gets on my nerves is leave Dr. Pepper cans half full or drink one sip out of it and then leave it, forget it, and then it sits there for a day or two. But I mean, not pour them out, but you know, we all live.
One thing that absolutely drives me crazy is when he interrupts me, because he is the world's worst for that. I will be in the middle of a sentence and he is talking right over me. Not even on purpose. It's like squirrel, and he's talking over me.
In 30 years, old and gray, which I hope I'm not super gray by then, because it's coming, it's there. I would go back a long time ago and been a better person than I already am today, which I see myself as a pretty good person, but an even better person to be better for her.
I hope one day when we're retired and old and that we never lose our fun. Like we're best friends and we have so much fun together, more than I can even imagine, just doing anything and everything. So I hope even then we don't lose the ability to pick on each other and laugh with each other and just make everything fun.
The main thing I would have to say is talking too much. I talk too much.
One thing that I think I do that gets on his nerves would probably be not picking up behind myself. I'm terrible about it. Or how I buy too much stuff.
One special thing I do want to say is that I will always be your best friend. I will always be there for you, no matter what, through thick and thin. I hope we have the best time of our lives from here on out. So.
Triston, I love you more than anything in this whole world, as my best friend and as my future husband, or almost husband. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And I love you.
But that's what.
I think this is the last question. When we shut the doors, was there ever a moment
Other than the rooster.
that you thought, I got the keys in my pocket, maybe?
We know the answer.
Did you ever think about not proposing?
No, I did not ever think about not proposing.
Wow.
Because why? Because I had made my mind up a couple months ago, way long ago, that I was going to buy this ring for her, and they also had a bet with me that I couldn't hold it in my pocket for over a week. So that shows them that I held it for 2 or 3 months. So jokes on everybody else.